brothers and sisters. Without togetherness, we won't have no peace of mind. Unify and have a peaceful home. Sweet Liberia, land of liberty is our home. Keep it standing. This is the one and only home that we have. Sweet Liberia, this land of liberty is our home. Let us keep it standing. It's the one and only home that we have. Oh, sweet Liberia, love is all we need to make a stand. Unify and have a peaceful home. Change is all we need to make a stand. Let's unify and have a peaceful home. Sweet Liberia, land of liberty is my home. And let us keep it standing. It's the one and only home that we have. Say sweet Liberia, this land of liberty is my home. Keep it standing. This is the one and only, the one and only, the one and only. Sweet Liberia, love is all we need to make a stand.
Thank you, my man. I don't care if you take a swing, baby, just move your back. I don't care what they're talking about you tonight, just do what you do. You will do what you do, don't let nobody hold you down. Baby, me feel the things that you do.
Knock it off.
One look, go down, baby. Break your back, I won't go there, baby. One look, go down, baby. Break your back, I won't go there, baby. One look, go down, baby. Break your back, I won't go there, baby. One look, go down, baby. Break your back, I won't go there, baby. I like a lot of things on my mind, I don't know what to do. Plenty in my head, I don't know what you want to do. Baby, I want drink, I want go in the room there. Today you know what I be, and you so with Easter. Freestyle, Easter, Richard. Today me and you play with Easter. Una. I want to your una, I want to put me on your finger. Una. I want to your una, I want to be your una.
Go down low.
Go down low and that's right. I won't let go, baby. Break up for me. Me feel you, baby. Love you. Go down, baby. Break your back, I won't go there, baby. One floor, go down, baby. Break your back, I won't go there, baby. One floor, go down, baby. Break your back, I won't go there, baby. One floor, go down, baby. Break your back, I won't go there, baby. I want to see you down like you bend for prayer. I want to see you down like you stretching your legs. taste it to me, I want to take all my share. It making me the sweat. Man, you the best. How will you do? Till I say, baby, no fire. No fear, no fire. Place upon me, get I bring you no tire. Give me no fire. No fear, no fire. Put upon me, get I bring you no tire. Hit the man. Go like my shorty. I be blow, I will see you rock your body. Hit the man. Go, that's my shorty. You too nasty. Your body love me. One look, go down, baby. Wake up, I won't go there, baby. One look, go down, baby. Wake up, I won't go there, baby. One slow, go down, baby. Wake up, I won't go there, baby. One slow, go down, baby. Wake up, I won't go there, baby. Someone know for the things that you do every class in the morning. I won't know the thing that you do when you last in the morning time. I won't know the thing that you do every class in the morning. I won't know the thing that you do when you last in the morning time. Are you ready? Go down, baby. I like to see you want when you step on the beat. Sweet, I make you stand on your feet. And you get the legend, and you even cough us. I make it dance, be rocking it. Don't show your snap, because I'm watching it. Shake your boo way for baby, I grabbing it. To left on me, and you the do it locking it. High, but that one slow, go down, baby. Bring your back, I won't go there, baby. One slow, go down, baby. Bring your back, I won't go there, baby. One slow, go down, baby. Bring your back, I won't go there, baby. One slow, go down, baby. Bring your back, I won't go there, baby. Hit the man, roll like my shorty. I be blow, I will see you rock your body. Hit the man, roll, that's my shorty. You too nasty, the body love that.
I said all the flow that she's supposed to work.
Rock your head now. Try.
On the list, or maybe it's not even on the list.
On the mix.
Yeah, for my woman.
Quebec, what play there?
Can't see my woman.
Quebec, what play there?
Somebody help me for my woman.
She under the ground.
Can't see my woman.
She under the house.
Go sit alone. Can't see my woman. Go see nigga. Can't see my woman. I go to know. Care for my woman. Why can't I woman? She can't say that to us. Why can't I woman? Every day she on the run. I run the, I can't see my woman. I'm lucky, I can't for my woman. I'm looking for my woman.
Quebec, what play there?
Can't see my woman.
Quebec, what play there?
Somebody help me for my woman.
She under the ground.
Can't see my woman.
She under the house.
I don't know what to do. The investigation. I don't know what to go.
We gotta call the police.
I call the police. He said he not see my woman. I go to mommy. He said she not see my woman. I call mama. She said she not see my woman. I call papa. He said he not see my woman. Who got my woman? If I not see my woman, I got trouble. I'm looking for my woman.
Quebec, what play there?
Can't see my woman.
Quebec, what play there?
Somebody help me for my woman.
She under the ground.
Can't see my woman.
She under the house.
Kuku jumuku, you nice, you nano. Kuku jumuku, you nice, you nano. You're my boyfriend, or your woo. You wouldn't know. I get money, plenty money, sense money. she call me. What they happy? I can't see my home. Yo, yo. Like it. Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Kevin, eat this something. Something. Kevin, eat this something. Something. She get to eat something. Something, yo. Kevin, eat this something. Something. Kevin, eat this something. 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 Give for my woman.
Kevin, what play there?
Can't see my woman.
Kevin, what play there?
Somebody help me for my woman.
She under the ground.
Can't see my woman.
She under the house.
Oh! Kevin.
The ground.
Can't see my woman.
She
Hey,
No bad day.
Sean P. Nigga 12. LIB. Listen. I'm bringing trap code. Trap code. Trap code.
D12 on the beat.
Y'all let him Maya in it. Y'all let him Maya in it. The mirror people let him Maya in it. Y'all need a Maya in it. Maya in it. I said Maya in it. Y'all need a little Maya damn in it. I said Maya in it. I said Maya in it. Y'all need a little Maya damn in it. Yo, we were killing dog, now we killing cow. We were killing dog, now we killing cow. They can be like me, I got my own style. Hey, I'm married, I'm not married, now you been it? No, I haven't been a girlfriend, now you been it? No, I gave your friend my number, now you been it? No, I eat McDonald's, now you been it? No, I get money, I get money, now you been it? No, I file my tax, now you been it? No, I found somebody child, now you been it? No, your friend ain't having baby shower, now you been it? No, your friend ain't getting married, now you been it? No, your friend ain't born in plenty children, now you been it? No, I getting fat, now you been it? No, I getting dry, now you been it? No, my girlfriend give me money, now you been it? No, I give my girlfriend money, now you been it? No, y'all my little Maya been it? Y'all a little Maya been it? The mirror people little Maya been it? Y'all need a Maya been it? Maya been it? I said Maya been it? Y'all need a little Maya damn been it? I said Maya been it? I said Maya been it? Y'all need a little Maya damn been it? Yo, spending plenty money, now you been it? No, they say I left the G, now you been it? No, we drinking drinks, now you been it? No, the how we looking, now you been it? No, Gucci driving Bentley, now you been it? No, how you got it, now you been it? No, Ralph T make it rain, now you been it? No, no freaking bad day, now you been it? No, your girlfriend left my picture, now you been it? No, your girlfriend left my music, now you been it? No, I can't go, I eat it here. So I ran away. You let me, you not let me, not my business. No, people catching feeling, not my business. No, they killing dog everything. We killing cow everything. No freaking bad day. They were let the highway. Y'all my little Maya business. Y'all will let them Maya business. The mirror people let them Maya business. Y'all need a Maya business. Maya business. I said Maya business. Y'all need a little Maya damn business. I said Maya business. I said Maya business. Y'all need a little Maya damn business. Yo, the neighbor having barbecue. Now you business. No, the meat and season cook. Now you business. No,
I do her from black, now you been it? No. Or why her baby white, now you been it? No. We going live, now you been it? No. I cheating and I cheating, now you been it? No. Your friend a side chick, now you been it? No. I'm working and I'm working, now you been it? No. You need a Maya Bennett. Maya Bennett, I said Maya Bennett. You need a little Maya damn Bennett. I said Maya Bennett, I said Maya Bennett. Yeah, you need a little Maya damn Bennett.
Hello everybody, if you're just joining, this is Lady J and you are watching Everything Liberia. Today is not a smiling day for me because I'm here to discuss a topic. Let me see if I can turn this thing off so that people can hear me. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay. Today is not a good day for me because I'm here to discuss an issue that is dear to my heart. And when it comes to this issue, I am not like in a laughing mood or anything like that because it's something that I have promised myself in life to continue to speak against. Again, if you're just joining, this is Everything Liberia with Lady J, and please share the video and invite your friends. This is a very important topic that needs to be discussed, and I'm not going to keep you guys here for long, but I do ask that you please share the video and invite your friends so that this goes live. First and foremost, I want to make myself loud and clear. I am a proud survivor of domestic violence. And so when it comes to domestic violence, I don't sugarcoat. I'm very open on the subject because I know what domestic violence can do or abuse to women can do. So I don't care who the perpetrator is when it comes to a man putting his hand on women or disrespecting women in a certain way based on his influence or his power or anything. I don't go for that. So I want you to call Danch. I want you to call all his people. Let him come on this live video to listen to what I have to say. I also request that you kindly send this video viral. Make sure you share it in the different rooms and stuff like that because we're going to be talking about this. Before I move forward, it touches my heart today to do this because this artist is one of my best artists in the industry. If you've listened to some of my shows, you've seen me play his music or you heard me play his music before because his music has meaning. But until 3 days ago when I heard the incident about what he did and him not going to take responsibility for the things that he have done and try to cover it, I went to investigation mode and a lot of things came out. And I'm going to be discussing those things today. At the end of the day, again, it's not about who you are. When it comes to these behaviors, the media has no respecter of who this is or who this isn't. If people want to be blind fans and sit there and say, oh, you're trying to support this person way or you're envious and stuff like that, ain't nobody envious of nobody. This is not an act that is going to go unspoken about. This is something that's going to be spoken. We're going to speak about it. It's going to be loudly heard and people are going to talk about it. There's going to be creation of awareness. Every platform, we're going to talk it. Because if we don't stop this behavior, there's going to be an issue in the future for us as Liberian women, for our children, for the men. We need to teach the society how to live a certain way. So, I don't care about the hate speeches I've already gotten this morning because as I always tell people, I am not afraid of being disliked. So you can continue to send the hate mails you're sending to me and tagging you, putting on my wall and stuff like that. I'm just going to put you right in your place or ignore you because this is something I'm going to discuss. The first thing I'm going to touch on is this. During the weekend, a news hit the Liberian industry that one of our stars has been in the practice of disrespecting women, and I'll go into the different details of what he's been doing. Molesting kids and also abusing women. I reached out to certain people because I want to make sure that I find out exactly what was going on, and this is some of the feedback that I got. First and foremost, I was told by some reliable source that when this artist comes to the States, he decides that, if people come and visit him, they're coming to visit him and acknowledge him because they want sex. So he will either try to force them into having sex with him, and when they don't do it, he becomes upset. He has a very serious anger issue, and I'll be giving recommendations at the end of the show of what needs to be done. It has happened in the States. It has happened in other places around the world. A lot of people feel embarrassed to come out and say these things because they feel that if they come out and say these things, then they will be castigated. So, and sometimes they feel that, why did I even go there? So I was in the wrong. No, young lady, you are not in the wrong. If you feel that somebody has touched your life with a song or a music and you feel to acknowledge and appreciate that person should not think that based on your acknowledging them and trying to see them and get to know them means that you as a person want to sleep with them. That's a very, very bad notation or thought process to have. So this is what he's been doing. He goes to these countries that they call him to go and perform, and he invites these girls to his hotel, and when they get there, he tries to sleep with them. The ones that he does not get to sleep with, he's upset and he throws a fit. Just the other time, he was on stage and a lady jumped on stage to dance with him, and he took his mic and tried to shove it down her private part. And these few days in June, not even too long ago, in the month of June, he had an altercation with a young lady, and he decided to put his hand on this young lady. I don't care if this woman wants to come out or not. I'm not even talking for you. I'm talking for the other Liberian women, the younger Liberian women that may feel that they need to go around this man. I'm telling them not to do it, because unless he can change his behavior, he's not a good artist. Artists are supposed to have a moral obligation in regards to the way they behave. Most of the people that listen to your music or appeal to you are women. You cannot be putting your hands on women and thinking that this is the right thing to do and thinking that we will just sit supinely and allow it to happen. That is not going to work. All the stuff you have been doing this whole weekend to stop some of us from coming up here and talking, it all went in vain, because the women you're dealing with are not women that can be pushed around. So if the young lady in question don't want to talk, she don't need to talk. She don't need to talk at all. And at the end of the day, this is what it is. At the end of the day, this is what it is. You can't have anger issues and put it on the people that are supposed to be celebrating you. You cannot do that. At the end of the day, we're not going to support you if you're going to put your hands on our girls. He's very disrespectful to women, And it's not going to sit. You cannot have people listening to your music and trying to buy your music and share your music and promote you, come to your concert, and you're going to be putting your hands on us. It's not going to work. It is definitely not going to work. I'm not here for long because I don't want to even talk about this for a long time. So all your Facebook, fake fugazi Facebook pages that the group is paying, that management is paying to write crap, know that it could be your sister tomorrow, it could be your auntie tomorrow, it could be even your mom that this man will get angry with and put his hand on. So inside Liberia, I want to address this situation that you brought up here because you brought up a really nice situation that I think should be addressed inside Liberia. I want to kind of read something to you guys from inside Liberia because inside Liberia threw some light on the issue. First, they said there was nothing going on, nothing was wrong. But then when inside Liberia went and wrote this morning, they decided to throw some light and give us some clarification on what went down. So I'm going to go into it and read it. Y'all know some people act like they're smart, but they're not really smart. And one of these and these things, you know, they have a way of coming out and biting you in the butt when you like to act like you're smart. So I'm gonna try to read what inside Liberia. I'm just gonna give a gist of it anyways. I'm not even trying to read it. Inside Liberia said something about, there was an altercation on a certain night and girls jumped on the artist and started to fight him, and he had to retaliate and blah, blah, blah. That's not true. That's not true. This is not what happened inside Liberia. And you know this is not what happened. You and I both know that this did not happen the way you try to explain it. But when people try to cover up for things that are in this manner against abuse against women, what happens? It comes close to home. And when it comes close to home, you have no way of getting out of it because you have tried to cover up and back a perpetrator. So this is what is going to be done. First thing, I ask that the public stop downloading dance music from today. I ask that the public stop sharing his music from today. I ask that people in America and all over the world stop sending for him. Stop promoting his music. And I ask that anybody that's in Liberia that has their business name linked to Deng, they need to remove the business name from him because he's a woman abuser and we don't appreciate being abused in our community. We don't. So this is what I'm going to say. Most domestic violence perpetrators, they don't appreciate this kind of publicity because they know that it's true and they don't want to come out and say anything. Most domestic violence incidents are never reported. And 1 out of 4 women will experience domestic violence during her lifetime. And the women between 20 to 24 are at a greater risk of becoming domestic violence and victims. And domestic violence is a leading cause of injury to most women, their car accidents, mugging, or rapes. In 9 seconds, every 9 seconds, this is statistics from the US, 1 woman gets assaulted or beaten. And every year, 1 out of 3 women or victims are murdered by their partner based on domestic violence. We're not going to die on a yacht. We're not going to sit there and allow y'all to kill us and kill our dreams. To the women that's standing behind Deng today and saying that we speaking out are lying, bravo to you. You probably are a victim, or you don't even know what domestic violence means. To the men that are sitting there and are saying that he didn't do anything and we are trying to wish on him, you're probably a perpetrator like him, or domestic violence has not hit any of your women family or you, so you don't know what it is. At the end of the day, hosts, I don't know if you know the difference between blogging and hosting, because you always mix it together. But both talk show hosts and bloggers are going to expatiate on this particular topic, and we're going to continue talking about it until something is done. Now, these are my recommendations. They're not easy, but they're durable. Deng, you need to come clean, and you need to seek professional help for your anger issue. You also need to apologize to the ladies that you have mistreated, disrespected, and physically hurt. If you don't do this, we, the talk show hosts, are going to continue creating this awareness until something happens. Something got to happen, and it will. And rethink your strategy before making your next move. Rethink it very well. Don't even think for a second that you're going to come up here and make a statement that's going to be a lie and think that we are going to settle for that. So think about your next move very carefully before you come up in here and try to speak or lie to the Liberian people. Being a star does not give you the right to put your hands on us or to disrespect us and stuff like that. You don't carry a golden penis. That means not everybody will want to sleep with you. So you need to get this. You are not special. You are just an artist that has come and made some impact in the lives of people, including myself. Until today, I am telling you that I will no longer be listening to any one of your music, playing it on my shows, or doing anything that has to do with you until you come clean. So you're sitting down there and you got people giving you wrong information because you think that the wrong information is going to take you out of this mess that you're in. It's not going to take you. Domestic violence against women needs to stop. And from the top to the bottom, it needs to be talked about and stopped. We don't need to be coming up in here as women, backing these things when it happened to other women. And we don't need to be coming here as men or fathers or brothers or sisters and backing this kind of act against our women. So I don't care, you can be the best an artist in Liberia. You can be the best whatever. I don't give a heck. At the end of the day, you are not so special. And with this behavior, we're going to continue speaking about it until you do the right thing. You understand me? We're going to be speaking about it until you do the right thing. There is no time for us to waste as women. Women needs to come together and make sure that we step down on this thing. We cannot continue to see these men doing these things to people and we just sit here and supinely accept it. See where all the hate mails coming from? People calling people name here and there. You see women, this is just the beginning. You think this is going to stop? You probably don't know the women that you're dealing with in this particular situation. We are hardcore women that are relentless when it comes to things that we fight for. So don't just think that this is going to stop, because we're going to pursue it to the next level. So Deng, my dear abuser, before you come back to address the Liberian people, you need to think twice. You need to think twice. You can pay any amount of money and put any amount of pressure on that lady or those ladies that did this thing with you. I don't even care. I don't. I don't really care. But when you are coming back, you have to make sure that you're going to be appealing to the women that you have already mistreated, assaulted, disrespected, and the ones that you have touched physically. You need to come and apologize to the Liberian women. When you touch one Liberian woman, you touch all of us. And if I knew that this was the behavior that you had, I would have been talking about it a long freaking time ago. But I never knew. And now that I know, you just best believe, young man, that I'm going to talk about it. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You the Chris Brown? You the Chris Brown? You think because you make good music, so we'll just let things fly? This nonsense is not going to be. It's not. You are not no Chris Brown. You're not. And even if you're Chris Brown, you are not, your behavior is not going to be accepted in the Liberian community. We have suffered so hard. We have been through too much. For you to think that your songs that you sing gives you the audacity to touch somebody, to shove a mic down somebody's butt, to come and force people to have sex with you in a hotel, you must be kidding me. To think that you have the audacity to do these things to people that promote you and that try to put their hands around you. Don't come here with no lies. You best believe that we're going to be after you. And you need to start paying people to stop writing crappy and lines about you and crappy stories about you, talking that they're blogging and they're trying to prove your innocence, because you're not innocent. It's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 3, it's not 4, it's not 5. We got up to about 25 different women that have come out and spoken this way about you. So don't you think for a second that anybody is just going to let this slide. You've been sliding for too long. You've been going on the radar for too long. You've been doing a good job trying to cover it. Bravo to you. This has come to an end. So I'm telling every last one of y'all, nobody should send for Deng. Nobody should play her music. Nobody should go on iTunes and buy any of it. As of today, me, Lady G, I stop playing your music on my platform until you can come and explain to the Liberian women and the public that you are done with this behavior. And yes, these things did happen. And you can come and talk about what has happened and decide to take the counsel that you need. We are going to boycott your music. We're going to boycott your music. And if anybody wastes their time to sing for you here, we will speak against those promoters. And that place will be damn empty, so you will not get any money from concerts and stuff like that. You can't keep going around. I come and use my Odell voice, pussyfooting, and think that you're going to have us be cheering for you. We're not going to cheer for you. This is absurd. What kind of precarious behavior is this? What makes you think that you have the right to put your hand on our girls? Who gave you that right? We embrace you because you are doing something good in the community, but your behavior towards the people that try to uplift you is very, very demeaning. You are a disgrace to artists around the world. And this behavior will not be tolerated. You cannot come up in here and try to touch our women and put hands on us and think that we will continue to buy your music and listen to you. I don't want to hear your shit. As of today, your music is shit to me. It doesn't have any meaning for me anymore. I will refuse to listen to it. I will not play it on my platform, and I will speak against you, and I will boycott everything Deng until you come and you speak to the Liberian people and you tell us the truth. You cannot continue hiding behind your management or these little boys that feel they can come up in here and be sending hate mail. You send hate mail to me. You know how many hate mails I have received in my life? I don't care about hate mail. I read it for the punches. I'm talking about Jessica, Lady J. Jessica is a fake blogger. I'm not a blogger. I'm a talk show host, dummies. And I don't draw back. Especially when it comes to domestic violence, I do not draw back. So all of you that he's sending and thinking that you're coming to come and scare these iron ladies that I stand with concerning this particular topic, you're lie by way. It's not happening. Oh, you're envious of him because at the end of the day, you're envious. Who envious of who? Because of what? You want to bring him down? Because nobody want to bring nobody down. Why are not going after other artists? Why is it just you? Because you have over 25 plus young ladies in the Liberian community that has spoken negatively against you based on your behavior. Shoving mic in somebody's butt. Are you for real, Deng? You think that's respectful? You really think that is a respectful act towards the people that cheer you on? You think because she took herself to come on the stage to dance with you, so you have the right to take a mic and shove it in her private parts? This is not going to stop. I'm going to be talking about it. So I will just tell you, I got about 3-4 more minutes before I end this. Make sure. Be very, very sure of yourself that when you're coming up in here to discuss and address this issue, you best be coming with the truth. We don't want no more lies from you, no more cover-ups. We will not take this. We will not take this behavior from you today. We will not take it from you tomorrow. This is unacceptable. You understand me? Unacceptable. Read the words coming out of my mouth. Unacceptable, Deng. This is unacceptable. That's why sometimes when people be talking bad about y'all, other people don't know and they want to go there and go fight and stuff like that. And you've been trying to cover this thing so much and stuff like that, trying to make it seem like if to say, oh, people lie on your knee and you the victim. No, you're not a victim. For you to put your hand on somebody for them to go into the hospital, you are not the victim. Thinking that you can come up in the States here and go to other countries and think that you will, like really? People go look for you because they want to get to know you. They want to get to understand the people, the person that sings beautiful songs. They want to connect. Not for you to put yourself and try to sleep with them, force yourself on them. That everybody that you will sleep with, that everybody you think want to sleep with you, everybody you will disrespect. When you finish disrespecting all the women there, then who will give you the respect? We live in a world of digital media things that when something happens and stuff like that, it doesn't stay on the cover for this long. You do these things and you don't stop because the behavior, you have to feed the behavior. Somebody gonna talk about it. This is my ending statement. Deng, you need serious help. You need to go and get an anger management class. And you also need to seek counsel. It will behoove you to make sure that you strategically sit and discuss with your management exactly how you want to address this issue before you come back. Because now that we see that there's cover-up stories coming up here and there, paid stories coming up here and there, our ears are more open and in tune to what is going to be said. I want this to resonate with you, that we're going to be boycotting all of your music, all of your promotions, of who you are, whatever it is, until you can come and apologize to the Liberian women that you have disrespected. No mas. No more. No more are you going to put your hands on another Liberian woman. No more are you going to disrespect another Liberian woman on stage. No more are you going to domestically abuse somebody and think that it's going to be swept under the rug. We got our microscope on you, and we are watching your every step and every move. So before you come up here to address us, know that you're not talking to stupid people. And know that you need to be careful how you continue to trend, because this particular behavior could bring you down. If you're just joining, this is Everything Liberia with Lady J. And to be honest with y'all, I am completely done. Thank you for watching.
Philly say yana yana. Minnesota say how we looking. Sean P. How we looking. Philly say yana yana. Minnesota say how we looking. Sean P. How we looking. Philly say yana yana. Minnesota say how we looking. Sean P. How we looking.